My name is Helen, and I'm a 22 years old SIM student at the University of St.Gallen, which is a Master in Strategy and International Management. And I'm originally from Germany, but I also have a US American citizenship. I did my bachelor's in Maastricht in the Netherlands in international business with an exchange semester in Singapore at the National University of Singapore. And yeah, now I'm all in here in Switzerland. I knew after my high school graduation that I wanted to do a bachelor in business, right? So I started directly after my high school graduation and didn't really think of taking time in between or how this would pursue. But during my bachelor's, I noticed that I definitely want to do a master to just get additional insights on the topics that I'm interested in, and also more international exposure before starting a job and really knowing what I want to work on. So I applied for a master after my bachelor studies, but in between I did a so-called gap year with 2 internships to again further experience and explore what my professional interests are, and then try to substantiate that with further education. I can really say that people at SIM and they really try to help you personally, each individual in that program, to find their way, and not only career-wise, but also really what do I want from life, and how do I achieve my path and my let's say inner compass through my first job, through my later jobs. So for me, I can definitely say even now I'm still not 100% certain what I want to do after SIM, but SIM has definitely given me a broader picture of the opportunities that help me to find what I don't like that much, and then what is the narrower range for me to pursue and also explore during another internship, for example. It's definitely an intense journey for each individually. I mean, you can figure out yourself how much you take from this offering, but basically what it is that our career, and I would more say not just career but really life coach, helps us individually in 1 hour or 90-minute sessions to develop an idea of what do I want from life, or what do I really want, and not just I want to work in consulting, or I want to make an impact, which everyone wants in the end, right? But the question is how does my personal way, with my personal strength and weaknesses and interests, abilities, lead to that being fulfilled? I mean, we learn a lot about the different aspects of business strategy or corporate strategy, right? But within that, so much is about your own learning and own personal growth story, so to say. And with the SIM team and with other SIMmies, as we call our colleagues, everyone has a chance to really deeply find out what is right for them, and also critically assess assumptions that we have of our first job or of our future, to strategize and also keep questioning if is this a choice that I personally from my heart I'm taking, or is it something that a majority does, or some trend that sounds cool and that might ultimately not be the perfect fit for me personally. Everyone is really unique in their own, with their personal background, the country they come from, where and what they studied, and what kind of professional and personal experience they just bring to the program. But I think something that unites all of us is just the interest to connect with each other, and to go out there and do something that has a purpose and makes an impact. I think that is really a common common denominator, that especially in the first weeks where we were still able to see each other at the beginning of the program before the lockdown also came to Switzerland, was something that I felt every day, that just everyone was really inspired and willing and open to get together, talk, exchange opinions, experiences, which I think is a very, very unique component of SIM that makes it so special. For me personally, the ranking was not something that made a decisive factor in the end, but rather what the program offers and the whole curriculum and different components that really, in my opinion, differentiated it also from other masters in management, because it's not just management and business, it's a great portfolio of different aspects, including, for example, a social initiative called SIMagination Challenge that we all do in groups of 5 to 10 people, depending on the topic, where our students are challenged to do a social project, an initiative, sometimes with an NGO, sometimes just on our own or with corporate partners, that leaves impact. And I'm repeating that word because it's really the core of this initiative in different countries. So, for example, my initiative targets Kenya, a really poor region where we help a community build up independent revenue streams, and so they're not dependent on donations as much anymore. So this is really something that intrigued me into applying to SIM, and then in the end deciding for SIM to do more than just the management courses and some topics that I've already might have heard it during my bachelor's, but really dig deep into different aspects, such as this challenge. Yeah, so it's really a great portfolio of different insights you get. I can't really say that it's not intense, even though it's really worth it to go that extra mile all over again. Whenever you feel like you achieved something, you delivered a presentation, I had an exam, something else is coming up. So I did feel it was very intense, especially during the first semester, where we have a lot of group work and a lot of challenges coming over and over again. But I feel like the intensity of the studies is somehow alleviated by the social part of SIM and the just being with each other. Also for group work, if we work late evening hours, then we combine it with the dinner, or we do a coffee call instead of a regular intense meeting, to just still have that social part that is so important next to the actual work. So we really try as a cohort or within our smaller groups to make it as fun as possible, while still obviously working hard. So you can either do an exchange for one semester, or you can choose to apply for a double degree. That's also an option, which some SIMmies did. There is SIM IP, which is more of a internship that is abroad. So it's something that the students organize themselves, and they do it within the time, within their SIM time, and it's I think a 5 to 6 weeks minimum internship in a country that is not Switzerland and not your home country, to just engage in a different working setting that is beyond your comfort zone, maybe, or experience you did in the past. So it's sometimes challenging to do that because it's many people want to do an internship in Switzerland or in a country where they speak the language, right? So this is really getting to the next level of internship experience within other opportunities as of double degree programs or exchange semesters. So a lot of international exchange and experience here. From talking to other SIMmies, I for now learned that a lot of people, at least for first work experience or an internship, do want to do it in Switzerland or in a neighboring country or the DACH region. But overall, I think it's really, broad where SIMmies go or strive to go for their next working experience. And wherever you go, there's basically always a SIMmy somewhere that you can reach out to. So in that regard, I feel like the network of past SIM graduates, but also what the network that the SIM office provides and the different companies related to SIM or that SIM has contacts to, offers amazing opportunities to find out where you really want to go and talk to people and ask how is it really to work here or there in this or that company in this or that country. So wherever I was interested in, I found a SIMmy working there or having worked there that was able to help and is really open to connect and to just share their experience. So also in this regard, I would say that SIM offers millions of opportunities, no matter whether it's in Switzerland in the end or anywhere in the world, basically. I intensified a lot of interests or characteristics I had before SIM that were just really well taken on by the whole program, like my international outlook and interest in different countries, cultures, different industries also on the professional side. So I feel like SIM just opened so many areas that I had the chance to look to investigate for myself and my future, to really find what I want. And I can say I'm not 100% there yet, which I'm really happy that I still have some of my SIM time left and it's not over yet, even though the first month have gone pretty quickly, unfortunately. But I believe that through everything that SIM brings together, it is an incredible personal journey of on the professional side, but also on the personal side, of growing into who you want to be in that world out there, and achieving that with everything SIM offers to you. For people that haven't replied yet, definitely do it if you are interested, and don't be scared off by admission requirements or the different things you have to go through in order to reach the final decision. So I can just I remember myself sitting there like, no idea if this will work out, or why would they admit me, right? And in the end, I think it's really about you giving your authentic self into the admission process, but also after that, when you are in SIM, to just stay true to who you are, be open to view different opinions on things, different ways to approach tasks. Always interesting in group works or in having talks with international peers, and just be open for a journey that can change your perspective on a lot of different things that you thought you knew it all, and now with SIM, you never stop learning.